Hello Internet, I'm KrissieDeathy, and today I'm going to read you the first chapter of a story that I had favorited on fanfiction a while ago. It's called The Many Adventures of Shadow and Amy. Link will be in the description below. And it is written by XX Dark Angel Kitten XX, no spaces. And the description is a collection of one-shots developing the relationship between Shadow and Amy. So yeah. And the first chapter is facial expressions. And let me get right into it. Amy Rose was the type of girl that could get a reaction out of anyone. She could make one laugh, smile, cry, and be there to cheer up, comfort, or hang out with a person. But there was one person she couldn't quite figure out to be any of those things. It was hard to get him to do anything, really. He was the type of guy who enjoyed solitude and to do things on his own. To do his own thing. He rarely ever smiled, and a forever emotionless face was all you saw. Amy, being the type of person she was, didn't approve of this, because she made it her mission to get Shadow the Hedgehog to open up. Amy sighed with relief when she finally found Shadow. Even though he wasn't necessarily hiding, being out in the open, he knew how to make himself scarce. Carefully tiptoeing up towards the small clearing in Mystic Ruins, she went over her plan. Her plan to get Shadow the Hedgehog to show some emotion. Step 1. Approach target. Step 2. Get target to engage in conversation. Step 3. Get target to smile. The pink hedgehog smiled herself at the thought of seeing him finally smile. Considering he'd never done it not once has she, or anyone for that matter, seen so much as a twitch of a smile out of the hedgehog. It was a bit unnerving to think about him really and truly being emotionless. Life without emotion was just horrible. Emotion was what made life fun and enjoyable. What made a real thing and not a word. What made a joke more than just a phrase and a stupid punchline. Emotion made life. And for that very reason, she was determined to get a smile out of the ebony hedgehog. Looking at Shadow once more, she was startled when his blazing blood-red orbs stared back at her. Might as well proceed with my plan, Amy thought. Walking towards him, he didn't seem fazed by her presence, but he didn't show if he was welcoming it either. Step 1, more or less passed. Hi, Shadow, Amy greeted, making sure to add a dazzling smile. He eyed her up and down before looking away. Shadow turned his body so his back was to her. Sighing, she sat next to him. Go away, please, he said. Step 2 has been put into motion. The fact that he said please, thinking it would persuade Amy to leave, was a little funny to the pink hedgehog. And that is my sister. No can do, Shadow. I have a mission to complete, and I'm not leaving until I do, she spoke confidently, leaning over his back. She opened one of his eyes with her hand, and the one eye looked at her. I have a feeling this so-called mission involves me, Shadow asked. Amy nodded her head, making the crimson-streaked hedgehog groan in annoyance. He pushed her away gently and sat up. All right, fine. If I help you, will you go away? Of course, Pinky promised, Amy told him, sticking out her pinky finger. He raised an eyebrow at such childish behavior. Do I have to? Do you want me to go away, huffing? He lashed his pinky finger with hers. With the deal sealed, she smiled at him. Okay, now what? Shadow asked impatiently. For me to go away, all you have to do is smile, the pink female told him. Hearing this only brought a scowl to his face. You're bugging me over a smile, he growled. Amy shrugged sheepishly. Saying more, he turned back over. Oh, come on, Shadow. What's so bad about one little smile, she urged. Is there someone else you can bug about this? I'd rather be sleeping right now, he replied. But just leave me be. I was only just go away. Amy was beginning to become agitated with the male. All I ask of you is to smile, and you won't even do that. What is wrong with you? She began to rant. This prompted Shadow to sit up. He'd seen the female have one of her temper tantrums, and he wasn't about to get to be caught in the middle of one. Amy looked. No, you look. I wasn't asking you to exaggerate anything. Just one smile. That was it. You can't even do that, she continued. Her face was growing red from anger. As the girl kept going, something within Shadow suddenly brought attention to itself. He had the impulse to. The corners of his lips turned up instead of down, as the reddening female's face continued, and she stopped when she saw this happening. What is so funny? She exclaimed. Your face. It's red, Shadow said, the ever so small smile remaining on his face. He leaned forward, invading her personal space, inspecting the new color. Soon the redness died down, and a simple tinge of pink came to Amy's cheeks as she blushed from him being so close. Stop staring at me, Amy exclaimed, pushing away. The smile on Shadow's face grew as she ran away. His half-lidded eyes watched her retreating form hide behind a tree, and his smile became a smirk. I wonder what other facial expressions she could make. Amy looked back at the black hedgehog atop the hill one last time, her blush still evident. If she had come to one conclusion out of the whole experience, Step 3, though small, has been accomplished, as well as many other things. She shivered from excitement, maybe. Was she finally breaking through the hard shell of Shadow the Hedgehog? Only one way to find out. Step 4, get Target to engage in the activity of hanging out. Woo! And that is the end of Chapter 1. The end. I hope you all enjoyed it. As I said, the story is written by XX, Dark Angel Kitten, XX. No spaces between any of those. I actually really enjoy a lot of her stories, and this story is a collection of one-shots, and it's 20 chapters long, so feel free to read it as much as you wish. If you're a Shadow Amy fan, you will enjoy it. I know I enjoy it, because I am a Shadow Amy fan. I'm a Shadow Amy fan and a Sonic Amy fan, and yeah. I like both pairings, so I'm very happy with this right now. So, I will see you all next time I do another Let's Read. Thank you all so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think of the story below, or go leave a review on Dark Angel Kitten's story. Let her know if you enjoyed it or not. If there's anything you want me to read, please feel free to leave suggestions down below. So, yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.